What's up, guys? It's Power Bang. I'm a little surprised that you're here. I don't know why, but I am. Anyways, we are here. We're live. I'm bringing you sneak peeks for the Winter Update 2016. Winter Update, you say? Yes, there's one just around the corner. It's going to be any day now. I don't know exactly when that is, but there's a whole bunch of new stuff, guys, and I want to be the first to show you. So first off, obviously, above... Whoa. I just went invisible. Holy crap. I didn't know that was going to happen. So you make a field goal sign, guys, and you actually turn into a ghost. So that's interesting. Anyways, up here, we've got level 45 heroes. That's going to trip me out this entire time. Level 45 heroes are now the cap at Town Hall 11. Pretty cool stuff, guys. Level 41 through 45 available after you move up to Town Hall 11. And then levels, I believe, 31 through 40 on the Barbarian King have had their cost and upgrade time reduced. And levels 26 through 40 on the Archer Queen have had her cost and upgrade time reduced. So it's trying to fall in line with the new max level costs on these heroes. So awesome stuff there. They're going to be obviously much more damaging, more health and stuff, but it's not going to go overboard right away, guys. They're kind of having conservative numbers, I believe, for these heroes to make sure that they're not super overpowered. Let's go ahead and look at the P.E.K.K.A.s, though. P.E.K.K.A.s are going to actually be able to hit much faster now after the update. Now, this is at all levels. It's a mechanic change for the troop itself. So as you can see, when it works through a building, you're going to see it have to take another swing. Let's wait for a bit. There we go. Look at that speed on the second hit there. Much faster than it was before. So that's kind of exciting to see. And it's just working its way through the base. Now, one thing I will say is it's actually the same exact DPS as it was before, that's damage per second. So it does the same sustained damage over time. However, the actual swings are much faster. So you're doing damage more frequently, just in smaller bursts. Now, the same thing can be said for the dragons. Notice the speed at which it attacks is much higher. Those bursts are coming more frequently, and I think in groups like this, where you can drop in multiple dragons, that sustained damage can actually be pretty powerful, especially when combined with a rage spell. So you can see those dragons just absolutely ripping through stuff. Interesting stuff there for sure, but there you can see those dragons putting out that sustained damage, just constant fire there. Very cool stuff. So let's go ahead and look at some more new stuff. Look at this. We get back to the main base. What are those, guys? Those are not the normal walls that you see at Town Hall 11 right now. Those are actually the upgraded level 12 walls. Those are now available to players at Town Hall 11. There is a new maxed out level. You can see the gold animation there shimmering up on those walls. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the level 12 walls. I feel they look too much like the level 3s, just with a little gold stripe at the bottom. You got to do a little bit better than this graphically, guys, to make this the top tier wall. That's just my personal opinion. But, you know, maybe people like the level 3s looking like this. I personally don't. I'd take the old Zap walls over these any day of the week, even though they match absolutely nothing. That being said, we see the level 45 heroes in play. Let's go ahead, hop into another base here, and we'll go ahead and look at the other troops that have been tweaked, upgraded, levels higher, all that good stuff. Here comes a golem. Let's drop in this golem, and you can see it banging on the wall here. Look at the spikes on that bad boy. This is going to be a brand new level of golem. Level 6 is now available at Town Hall 11, and that is going to make it a bigger force to be reckoned with. It will tank far longer, so that's actually going to come in very handy. So it's basically going to do its job tanking. Let's go ahead and look at the Hog Riders here. Look at these guys. Level 7 hogs are now a thing, guys. Town Hall 11 gets level 7 hogs. Red hammers or gavels or whatever you want to call them. Those look actually really cool. Those Hog Riders I am a big fan of. They've got the headband as well. So really, really good stuff here from the graphics team. In addition to the graphics that you're seeing on screen, notice the toolbar on the bottom. I mean, we've got a whole lot of new designs. And one thing, too, to pay attention to, let's drop this poison spell. Notice the radius on that, the diameter, is much wider. So the poison spell has gotten bigger, in addition to, has moved up a level. It's now level 5 at Town Hall 11, so that poison spell Level 5 and has actually gotten a double buff, increasing in size. So you don't have to be as precise anymore when you drop that on the opposing troops. So that's also a pretty big deal with the poison spell. Now we've covered the poison spell, the golem, the hog rider changes, also the mechanic changes to the troops. We've looked at the balloons, we've looked at the witches, we've looked at, well actually, I don't know. I don't think we have looked at the witches. Let's go ahead and pop up some witches real quick. One thing that, well, first, let's check out the animations here. Look at the animations or the graphics on the user interface for all of these troops. They're all pretty much different except for like the bowler, miner, baby drag, and maybe the wall breaker. And that's about it. Other than that, all of these graphics are different. Pretty cool stuff, guys. I actually like all of them. They look a little more like new age cartoony rather than the old stuff. So they've gotten definitely a facelift over the old stuff. Let's go ahead, gem up some witches real quick. I'll just go drop them into a base. Hey, there's a good, super good base. Let's go ahead, drop those in there. You can see the witches coming out, and they are going to do a bunch of damage here. So really nice stuff on that. They're going to work through very quickly, and I'm kind of waiting for that bomb tower to destroy them all, and then them get targeted here by some defense. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen or not. This is obviously a super strong base. Let's go ahead and drop some balloons in here, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, you can see that that witch getting targeted by the Grand Warden, and that was actually like 4 or 5 shots from a level 1 Warden. Before the witch goes down. So that was kind of impressive, to be honest. They took quite a bit of damage in there. And there we go. The balloons coming in and immediately everything kind of going down. It looks like, you know, the witches are you know, a lot better than they were before, to be honest with you. So it'll be interesting to see how those get used. You see a... we only one-starred this base. Pretty tough base, though, guys, honestly. You see the witches are trying to make a comeback right now. They weren't happy with them after last update, so they updated them again. So in addition to everything we covered so far with regards to the new poison spell, the new troops, troop levels, rather, and the new mechanics for the balloon, P.E.K.K.A, and the dragon, let's go over here to the left side of the screen. You can see a level 10 wizard tower. Now, level 10 wizard tower is going to be available at Town Hall 11. This is going to try to rebalance some of the stuff going on up top. For me personally, I felt like it's a little bit overboard on the hit points on this thing. I can't tell you exactly how many there are on it because they're subject to change, because this is the development build. You know, it's beastly though. I mean, so crazy, but not at the same time. I'm not calling it overpowered. I just feel like it might be a little strong as far as hit points go, but you know, it does more damage, has more hit points. That's what you can expect from a higher level wizard tower. In addition to the wizard tower now being level 10 at Town Hall 11, the level 9 wizard towers, which were previously the max before after this weekend, essentially, the level 9 wizard tower is now available at Town Hall 10. So that's a big change as well. Now we've got the level 7 clan castle. In addition to the heroes, I feel like this is probably the biggest change of this update. A lot of people may not celebrate it as so, but for me, I am honing in on the clan castle. This is where I feel that this game is going to change dramatically. The meta is going to change, and it will get far easier at the top Town Hall level to 3-star both Town Hall 10s when you're dipping. That percentage is going to go way up. The Town Hall 11 versus 11 3 stars as well. That is also going to go way up. The additional spell that you can take here, check this out. If you go to request, Laloon Rage, instead of getting a Hound Loon and then like a poison, notice 2 slots now for your spells. Would you look at that? Instead of having, you know, poison spell in your CC spells, you can actually get a elixir spell now. You could get a rage spell. You could get a freeze donated. You could get a jump or a zap. Like, all kinds of really cool possibilities are unlocked with this level 7 clan castle. The number of troops are still the same. 35 is the max amount that you can donate, but that spell upgrade is absolutely massive. Now, there is still only 1 spell that you can donate per person to someone's clan castle, so I could not donate a poison spell, for example, and then another poison spell to fill his castle. Somebody else would have to chip in the second dark spell in order to top him off. So that is kind of how it works on that. Now, one interesting thing, you see these level 12 walls, we talked about these for just a minute. One thing that is very interesting about them, you can't actually upgrade them from there, but check this out. If you go to upgrade to level 12, you can't upgrade any more of these buildings, it tells me. So what's going on is there's actually a cap of 50 walls. You can upgrade 50 walls to level 12, and that is it currently. There is a maximum number of walls that you can upgrade, and the reason they're doing this is because it sounds like later on in the game, in future updates, they're going to add utility to these walls, such as, don't quote me on this because I'm completely speculating at this point. All I know is that they're adding utility. Now, what that utility is, what could it be, right? Maybe miners can't go under the wall. Maybe air troops can't go over it. There's like some invisible force field. Maybe the quake spell doesn't do as much damage to these max level walls, so it takes more than 4 quakes to go ahead and break through them. Little things like that that could be done to tweak this in the future, but I like the additional strategy that this adds to base design. So it's going to be pretty unique. We've got a whole lot of really impactful changes incoming for the war community guys, you know, the ones that typically watch this channel. Right there. Here's the field goal sign. Here's me going invisible. Oh yeah, baby. The heroes. That's a big deal. Another big deal is this clan castle right here. That is a huge deal. Another big deal is the balloon change. Having those balloons drop bombs much more quickly is going to give air attackers in Pacific the best chance possible to 3-star another base. The dragon change is also going to be interesting to see how that plays out. I'm not sure how major of a role it will play. The other changes kind of in this update, something kind of really cool. If you go to a clan search, right, and you search clans, let's just search B. Yeah, baby, there's Bacon Elite. Let's go challenge them, right? They've got a challenge up. We can go ahead, click that. So now Friendly Wars, there are smaller intervals here. Check this out. Prep days of 15 and 30 minutes are now available instead of the minimum 1 hour. Same thing on Battle Day. For me as a streamer, as a content creator, this allows so much more flexibility in that, you know, you could have a bunch of people into a pop-up clan and you only have to wait 15 minutes now to go ahead and start playing the game rather than preparing to play the game. So I'm very excited about this change and what it means for events and streams and whatnot in the community. Very, very, underrated change, but a huge quality of life improvement as well. In addition to that, you've got the mail feature. You can go ahead, you see this mail button? I actually sent one a little bit ago as a test, and, you know, of course it worked, but the cooldown on this, instead of 12 hours now, you can actually communicate to your clanmates more than twice a day. The cooldown now for mail is only 1 hour. So when you send a message, 60 minutes later, you are eligible to send another one. So this allows for much more, you know, seamless and transparent communication amongst your clanmates. You don't have to like message in the morning and be like, well, there's your instructions for the day. I'll see you later. Now you can actually adjust as like maybe a war is going on. You can adjust your instructions on the fly 1 hour at a time. So that's pretty cool. Other changes are, for example, this builder suggested upgrades up there. Those have been changed as well to get better and provide more details. So that's pretty cool. Went over all of the stuff that I feel is going to be a big difference, guys. I'd love to hear what you guys think is going to make a big difference. What are you excited for? What do you think of the new level 12 walls and the new level 45 heroes? Let me know in the comments. If you guys would like me to cover anything in specific over the next few days regarding some of these new changes, like before the update comes out, I am going to be doing a deeper dive into some strategy in the next couple of videos. I definitely want to hit some of this stuff, where it's more relevant and targeted information. But for now, just wanted to cover this update and let you guys know what is on the way. I'm excited to see how it rolls out. Overall, all in all, I feel this is a great update. I've seen what it can do at the top end of the game, and it's going to be a step in the right direction when it comes to balance. Now, that is the key for a lot of people. Not looking for a ton of new bells and whistles. We just want the bells and whistles that we have to ding and woo-hoo properly. You know what I'm saying? So, good job to the Clash team overall. I would really like to see some better looking walls, though. That is going to do it, though, for this video, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the sneak peeks. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of everything, and also what you would like to see in the coming days on the channel, if there's anything in particular that interests you more and you want to see more of. That is going to do it for now, guys. This is Power Bang, signing out till next time, guys. Take care.